About to go live real quick. I'm about to get down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, boy. Sit. Stay there. All right, we in. Yeah. Hey, shalom, shalom. Just give us a sec. We're going to start in 30 seconds, man. All right? Right. All right. We're about to get that. Hey, shalom. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the chat, okay? So, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get down, man. We're gonna get nitty-gritty. All right, come in, bro. We're gonna come down to the nitty-gritty. The brother sent me a video. He sent me a video of a thing called Clubhouse, and they were you see a whole bunch of black women, the Judite women, is talking all their trash, finding out ways to destroy the so-called black man here in America, basically the Israelite man. Okay, so that brought me to attention, but at the same time it made us laugh because they're not going to they're not going to destroy anything, man. All right, it's inevitable that they're going to be destroyed here in America, man. So I want to give all praises and glory to YAHAWAH, Ba'ashim, YAHAWASHI, Rawchaa Qadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the hopeful like Akim that's pushing his word in true sincerity. So, I just wanted to get down to it, man, because basically here in Babylon the Great, aka America, the woman of our nation is duped them to a lot of these fairy tales. Why? Because, give me Genesis with the serpent beguiled her. And it's funny how this is coming out now, more now, all right? It's like you had the OnlyFans that was out there. You had OnlyFans, and they extended the whoredom to our women, man, to keep going. But guess what? In the same time, through the spirit of YAHAWAH, he said, checkmate. I'm gonna get you through the military to put you in the draft. So that's what's going on right now. But I was appalled by for what the conversations I was hearing on that Clubhouse what the brother sent me. All right, and this brother was appalled, but we laughed about it because we know it's just nothing but vain imaginations, man. Right? America's gonna go down. 2/3 of our women's gonna be destroyed here in America, man. And guess what? They're gonna be in shame. Okay? So it's not gonna be a long lesson. That's where we gotta go live and everything. So shalom to the brothers and sisters on the chat. Shalom, shalom. Okay, so for you sisters out there that's following YAHAWAH and doing the best you can to the best of your ability, You're blessed. Consider yourself blessed. You don't need any acknowledgement. Okay? Your acknowledgement is that you know that you understand this word. That's acknowledgement itself. Okay? So when you have that acknowledgement demon on you and everything, that's called feminism. And that's another spirit. Okay? And you got to check yourselves on that, man. All right? All right, let's do it.
This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
The serpent was more subtle than any beast on the field. That serpent is actually talking about a man with melanin. Okay? All right? This was a man that was talking his ideals and his mess to Eve. Yo, you could do this. You could take that. You could take on this philosophy. And guess what's going on right now? A woman of our nation, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman, is taking on the philosophies of the so-called white man, thinking that they better, man. And I did a video prior to this, man. Okay? But just by listening to Clubhouse, you see that they really swallowed that Scooby snack, man. Big time. They didn't even bite it. They just swallowed it, man. Right. And they running with it, man.
Yep.
Okay? All right, go ahead.
It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahawah had made.
Lord Yahawah made. Remember, the Lord creates evil and he creates good. Okay, you got to remember that. It's a balance, man. It's like two sides of a coin. All right, go ahead.
It says, and he said unto the woman, yeah, have the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High have said, ye shall not eat of it.
Here you go. Basically, the Lord said, hey, man, stay away from these people, okay? Don't take on the philosophy of these people. Stay away. You could dabble with the others, but stay away from this specific one, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, and neither shall, it says, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
There you go. And what's happening right now? Through the ways of the so-called white, what is his philosophies, which our woman is eating right now, fully with no itis. They work day and night to find the destruction of the Israelite man, which they hope to have, and everything. Guess what, man? They're gonna die.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not die, ye shall not surely die. For the Most High doth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Yeah, well, that's true right there. Because we were all of the world once. Okay? We was all in the world, so we know the negativity. But now we in a positive, which is this truth.
Yep.
So we know both evil and good. Yeah, we are considered gods here.
Yep.
True that. But the point is, our woman is being beguiled by the serpent once again. With this, hey, sit down. All right? This boy, man, he's getting on my nerves. Sit down. You know what? Go ahead, read, brother. Sit down over there.
It says, this is back in Genesis chapter 3,
Sit down.
verse 6. It says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise.
Go ahead, break it down.
Right. So, like the brother was going into, the woman, our women, Eve, they take philosophies of the so-called white man. That's why our women, they jump headstrong into this, this feminist shit. You know what I'm saying? Saying that they don't need a man, and that's how the Most High set this thing up. He set it up for a man and a woman to be to be one flesh, become one flesh. But these women now, they totally drunk off their philosophy and thinking they don't need a man. That's the main thing that's dominant with these women today. It says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and that's what this devil does. He brings these philosophies out. He makes them look attractive. He makes them look pleasant. Makes them look good, but in the long term, these things destroy our people. That's why our people are totally destroyed.
Yeah, that's why our women are out of order. They ass backwards, even though that was the punishment for from disobeying. You know what I'm saying? We under heavy curses, and our woman's gonna look evil towards their husband. Believe it or not, you women out there right now, I'm talking about you women who's out of order, man. Every guy you fucking and smacking on those covers, man, and you dealing with him, that's your husband. And he's dealing with you, that's your husband. You his wife. Okay? Go ahead.
Right. It says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat.
So now if you fast forward around 1967, I believe, with Susan B. Anthony and other women, you got the so-called, I forgot the other one, Margaret Thatcher was on it. What's her name? Margaret Thatcher? Margaret Singer?
Margaret Singer.
Margaret Singer. They was pushing that women's rights things, man. For what? To create a division on the household, of the Israelite man household, man. And guess what? It worked. How they did it? They did it with job programs. They did it with welfare programs. They did it with food programs. They did it with schooling, everything.
Also
So they
abortions.
and there you go, and abortions, man. Okay? Don't you know, you women out there, I talk about you Judite women, man. First and foremost, I'm starting with you. You're the biggest murderers in the planet next to the so-called white man, believe it or not.
Yep.
Abortions, man. So you got hell to pay. That's why 2/3 of you gonna be stomped out like a mire on the street, man, and die here in America, man. This is a spiritual warfare. What's going on right now? Okay,
Yep.
go ahead.
It says, and it says, and the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked.
Basically, they didn't have the covering of YAHAWASHI anymore, man. They didn't have that righteous spirit. They were tainted. Okay, that's what I mean by naked. They don't have that hedge. Go ahead.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord Yahweh walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord Yahweh.
So they hid themselves amongst the other nations, man. They weren't hiding themselves from who you call Yahweh. They were hiding from the men that the Lord sent, the prophets, man.
Right.
Because the prophets been there since the beginning. You could find that in what's that, in John? Yeah. You could find that in the beginning. Hey, shalom to your brothers in the chat. I see Sha'ar up in here. Shalom, brother. Enjoying your Labor Day, brother? Yeah. You know, we just want to get down with this situation because these women really believe that they're going to destroy the Israelite man. That's what's in their minds, man. And you'd be appalled with the conversation you be hearing. They really believe, which is a vain imagination, they really believe they're going to destroy the Israelite man. That's a fairy tale. That's not going to happen, man. See, that's that philosophy that the so-called white man gave you, think you have that power to overcome the Israelite man, which is not going to happen. Because Isaiah the 4th chapter needs to come to play too. Isaiah 32 needs to come to play. Many things, man.
You talking about John 8:44?
Yeah.
This is John chapter 8:44. It
From
says,
the beginning, it says.
You talking about he's a murderer from the beginning?
No. When the prophets were there from the beginning. Real quick. Your brothers could put the scriptures on the chat, man. Because I got the board so I can see everything. All right? Yeah. That's right. But that's what's going on right now, man. So I heard all that, pass it down to this brother, I pass it down to another brother. And hey, it's a vain, they imagining vain things, man. All right? You found it?
No, I'm still looking for it.
All right, okay, let's move forward. You probably get it. Go ahead.
All right, this is back in Genesis chapter 3. I'm going to start at 7 again. 3 and 7, it says, and the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. And they heard the voice of the Lord Yahweh walking in the garden in the cool of the day.
That's right.
And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord Yahweh amongst the trees of the garden.
Those trees represents the other people, man. Remember, there were three sets of men. You had the sons of the wicked, the sons of men, and the sons of the power. Okay? All right? Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh called unto Adam and said unto him, where art thou? And he said, I I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself.
Basically, they were naked. Why? Because they didn't have that hedge. They fucked up. Okay? They broke Eve broke a specific rule, and then she had her husband because he loved his wife. He took into it, man.
Right.
But this time, right now, the woman took fully into it, man. She don't even have to convince her husband, man, or nothing. They just taking over, man. That's why the scripture said, "I shall make a new thing on earth. The woman shall come past a man." And guess what? Prophecy fulfilled, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. It says, and he said, who told thee that thou was naked?
Mm-hmm.
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
You know the prophets already knew the answer. They getting caught lying.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna ask anyway. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Right. It says, and the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Yep.
And the Lord Yahawah said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done?
He said, "What the hell you did, man? Didn't we tell you a specific answer, a specific what not to do?" But no, the woman needs to get her way, man. She needs some kind of validation. Nosy. Go ahead.
It says, and the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat.
Yeah, the serpent beguiled me. So right now, if you fast forward, the serpent right now is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. He was that from the beginning anyway. He's that old serpent,
Right.
the deceiver, the devil, the deceiver. Okay? Now he presenting our women with this equal rights shit, man. A woman's empowerment. He threw all that in there, man. Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ community, all that bullshit, man. And our women is feverishly just eating off this, man, making money off of it, and at the same time, getting thirst with so much power in their spirit, they think they could surpass the man, man. Okay? They think they actually better than men. But guess what? They not better than the men of the Lord that's teaching his word. I tell you that, man. All right? Go ahead.
That's right. It says, and the Lord Yahawah said unto the serpent,
Mhm.
I jumped ahead. It says, and the Lord Yahawah said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, that the serpent beguiled me, and I
Mhm.
did eat.
Yeah.
And the Lord Yahawah said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle.
That's right. So, since they did this, they've been cursed. And we've been cursed even to this day. Like Deontay Wilder, to this day.
Yup,
You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now, man.
yup.
And now you seeing this, if you hear this conversation, I'm going to put, after this is uploaded, I'm going to put the link in the description. You'll hear it yourself. And
Yeah.
if you brothers want to do lessons on it, do it, man.
That's right.
Because they really think in their feeble mind, man, these I'm going to call you these bitches, man. Straight up. Okay?
Yeah.
It's
That's
only
right.
it's only to the ones who apply to.
That's
all right?
right.
Y'all can make lessons of it. You're going to see what their feeble minds be thinking, man. They
Right.
really think they're going to take over, man.
That's right. That's right.
Go
He
ahead.
said that the serpent was cursed above all cattle because Esau, this devil, he's cursed among all nations. That's why he's the basis of man.
That's right.
You know, because
Mm-hmm.
this devil, even though the Most High gave him power to reign now, once his reign is over, he's gonna be exterminated.
That's right.
Okay, and that's why he has lack of pigmentation, because that's the mark the Lord placed upon him
That's
to know
right.
who the wicked is.
That's right, brother.
Or it says, and the Lord Yahawah said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle
Mm-hmm.
and above every beast of the field.
Yeah, the so-called white, like the brother said, the so-called white man is cursed. The curse of the serpent, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, upon thy belly thou shalt go, and the dust thou shalt eat all the days of thy life.
Basically, he gonna be in confusion. So you can find that in Job 30th chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fulfillment right there. They were in that Neanderthal state, and they were in a Neanderthal state again during before the Renaissance, man. Okay? They were in a confused state, man. That's what it means by the dust means confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning upon their belly, they're gonna be in their lowest state. That's why they are called the base man.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who our women listen to? The base man.
Mhm.
That's why everything's out of order, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, I will put enmity between thee and the woman,
Uh-huh.
and between thy seed and her seed.
Mm-hmm.
It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
There you go, man. So let's just jump now. Let's jump down to Isaiah 32, man. All right?
Isaiah
No, give me Job 39, verse 17. The water brother for the scripture. I'll read it till you break it down.
Oh.
This is Job 39, verse 17. Because Yahweh have deprived her of wisdom, never he imparted to her understanding.
Right, and that's why our women, they, you know, like the scriptures tell our, it says in Hosea 4 and 6, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and that's why our women are easily led astray, because they lack understanding. You know, that's why that's why they took the man out of the household, because they understood by taking the man out of the household, there's no order. There's no order being established. There's no, you know, standard being set, you know, because when a man's in the household, he, especially a man that's in his right mind, what is he going to teach his family? He's going to teach his family the ways of the Lord.
That's
man.
right.
He's gonna teach his sons how to be men. He's gonna teach his daughters how to be women, how to be in order. You know, but see, Esau, he destroying the family. He knew he'll destroy our nation that way.
That's right.
Starting with the household.
That's right, brother. Exactly. Good. Give me Isaiah 32. Let's start at verse 9.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease."
So basically, the Lord is telling you, rise up, you women that are on ease. Right now, you're too comfortable here in America. You basically westernized, man. You've been in America a little too long, man. All right? That's what's going on. Your heels on the floor, you're not on your toes, and you slurping everything what the East so-called white man giving to you. Straight up, man.
That's right.
Okay? You're slurping everything up, and this is why y'all got that mindset thinking that you're going to destroy the Israelite man, which a lot of you women are destroying them, man.
That's right.
Child support, setting up for licks,
Right.
using this man, blowing all his money on OnlyFans.
Right. And it show you they not in the struggle, because it says they are at ease.
That's right.
The man ain't at ease. The so-called black man, Latino man, Native American man ain't at ease.
That's right.
In this society, we the ones that like the dude said in Menace Society, you're the hunt is on and you're the prey.
That's right. Can you say it?
He said the hunt is on and you're the prey.
That's right. That's right.
You know, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
That's right.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled."
Many years, he said, give ears to my speech. And who's the one who's speaking for the Lord? The prophets, man. He said, give ears to my speech. For many years and days, you shall be troubled. And guess when that's going to happen, man? When all hell breaks loose. Okay? That's what's going to happen, man. You ain't going to have no cops to call. You ain't going to have no man to protect you. Go ahead, brother. Break it down.
Right.
Get the
It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come." And see, these women getting ready to be troubled. Because like I said, a lot of these women, they not in the struggle. They're not really catching hell like the man catching hell. You know, we the ones that get the brute force of everything. You know, we get the short end of the stick. You know, we don't, all these women, they got all these different benefits, these different programs that support them. The man don't got that in this society. The man gets stripped of everything he has.
That's right.
You know, you hear it is, you got athletes out here. You got men that's celebrities, men that didn't worked hard at wherever their craft is. They get rich and then they marry these women. They weren't even with these women. And even if they were with the women from the beginning, they don't deserve all that fucking money. The man brought all that to the table.
It's a setup.
You know?
It's a setup. You see what, like, examples like Brittany Renner, even though that dude was a simple ass nigga, man, to begin with, because a lot of these young dudes, they tender dick, man. They act like they never had any fucking female in their life, man. They don't know. They don't have that great decision making, man. But guess what? That comes from the household. They didn't have their daddy around, man. Okay? This is why a lot of these athletes make mistakes with these whorish women out there, man.
Right.
Using them, get pregnant on purpose, and taking all their money, $300,000 a month, some $500,000 a month, which is outstanding, man.
Right.
They weren't even living like that. They weren't even living like that even in their lifetime, man.
Yep.
Okay, but this was an all-out war against a man orchestrated by the so-called white man to keep us down, man.
That's right.
But guess what? That's why the Lord reserved 7,000 men
That's right.
of his elect. Okay?
That's right.
Go ahead.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Proverbs 31:3. It says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to to that which destroyeth kings."
So, hey, it was King Solomon, right? Hey, he giving you a pointer right here, man, and he giving you advice. And take these jewels, man. Don't give your whole spirit unto your woman, including your wife, man.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm talking to you brothers out there, man. All right?
Yeah.
You know how many women had to cuss out on these Instagram, man? That's bullshitting. They thinking they in this word. Come on, man. Right now, we at the end times. Right now, we're in a spiritual warfare right now. And the Lord is not playing around. He's sending judgment, man. You see what happened to that OnlyFans chick?
Right.
She got put to death. She got her ass strangled till her eyes bled out, man.
Yep.
And guess what? That's just one.
Right.
There's gonna be more, man.
Right.
There was one time back when I was living in New York, man. All right, in the hood, there was this Puerto Rican chick, Ephraimite chick, messing with some Arab, man. She going with this nigga, man. Right? And she was seeing him and his brother, and he found out. He chopped her up to pieces, man, and put her in the trunk.
Good.
That's all praise to YAHAWASHI. That's
right.
judgment, man.
It's beautiful.
See, that problem is a lot of you women out there think this is a game. You think you can play around with men? Nah. The Lord's going to let these men loose on you, man.
That's right.
Like Jezebel, she thought she had a suite until the man of the Lord came and kicked her through the window.
That's right. That's right. And see, that's why, you know, when all hell breaks loose, a lot of these women, they're gonna suffer, because the scripture said a woman's supposed to be a pillar of rest unto her man. Now a lot of these women, they just pillars of death.
That's right.
You know, a lot of men die early because of the dealing with these women.
That's right.
You know. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 32. This back in Isaiah 32.
I got a precept for you, though.
Go
Bring
ahead.
that up. All right, this brother from Herb Wilkins. 1 Esdras 4:26-27. Ye, many there be have run out of wits for women.
Right, like you got dudes, you got guys that drive from different states. You know, drive across 3 states just to see a woman. You know, burning up all they goddamn gas. You know, doing all type of shit they wouldn't normally do.
Stealing for them.
Right.
Robbing people to get money for them.
Yep.
Skipping camp for them and shit.
Right. Exactly. You know. But see,
That's an inside joke, man.
yeah. But you see, that's what a lot of our men are reduced to.
Yeah.
You know, they totally over some fucking box, and it's innumerable amount. It's more women than men.
That's right.
You know, but because the Israelite man in America, we're so deprived of sex here. You know, because like I said, our women look down on us. They don't respect us. You know, they just because they smile in your fucking face and say nice words, that don't mean they respect you.
Exactly.
You know.
The only way we're gonna get that respect is when the Lord gives us that power, man.
Yep.
And guess what? They gonna have no choice but to bow down, man. Okay, that's what's gonna happen, man. And you know, guess what? It's going to happen.
Yep.
Okay, because when all hell break loose, all the gloves are off, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
That's right. It says this back Isaiah 32:11. It says, "Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones."
Be troubled, you careless ones, man. Because a lot of our women right now, they're careless, man. That's why you see a lot of women being kidnapped, killed, kidnapped for organ parts, kidnapped to be prostituted like a dog in the streets in other countries.
Yeah.
Because you careless, man. You think shit is sweet. This is what it reads. This is what it says. Rise up that you're at ease. Why? Because your heels is on the floor. You're not being circumspect, man.
Right.
Okay?
Right. And don't let these fucking Jezebel women out here in this world make you women fold. You women that call yourself believing in this truth, don't allow them women, them corruptible women to corrupt your mind.
That's right.
Get you all fucked up out here, man. You know, because, you know, women getting in another woman's ears, and you ain't got to do all that. you know, trying to manipulate, you know, the situation.
Exactly.
You know, you better check. You better humble yourself, man.
I got a precept for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
His brother's bringing out precepts like crazy. This brother strive for the masteries. It's on Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women,
Yeah,
nor
that's
thy
spirit.
ways to that destroy kings.
Yeah, that's a spirit. Yep. Hey, that includes, you know, don't give all your substance to a woman. You know, a woman ain't got no business knowing how much money you make. You know, because that's what they do. You know, that's part of them destroying Jay.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the niggas like Dr. Dre, all these niggas getting put on child support, you know, thinking because they woman love them and shit. Like, nigga, she don't love you, nigga. She love that bank account, nigga.
Yep, that's right.
She did, you know what I'm saying? Just like with Biggie. You think the women that was getting with Biggie was getting with him because he was so goddamn charming? No, that nigga had money.
Yep.
You know, that's what it's all about with these women.
Like in that joint power and shit. When he was hitting that Edomite chick and everything, she wanted to cuddle him. He said, "Man, I don't do that shit." He said, "But we had a beginning." She said, "That shit never started, man. You got this dick. That's what you got."
Yeah.
That shit was funny, man.
Right.
But hey, man, he not giving his time to her like that, man.
Right.
For your brothers out there, your time need to be on this, man. On this word, man. We have a mission, man. We warriors, man. All right? Warriors don't rest, man. Okay?
Right.
For you women out there that's following YAHAWASHI faithfully to the best of your ability and following your husband, man, give your husband reverence, man. Okay?
Right.
Do what you gotta do, man. Rub his shoulders, man. Feed him grapes or whatever, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny.
Right.
But hey, just keep doing what you're doing because, like the brother said, you're going to have outsiders that you know in your family is going to put that thing on your ear, man.
Right.
Okay, because that happened to me, man. My family got broken up, man.
Right.
Because somebody put something in somebody's ear, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And we understand, you know, ain't none of us perfect, okay? I mean, the men, you know, we got to make sure we in order, too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we ain't perfect. And the woman, they the weaker vessel. So, you know, we ain't expecting perfection, but we gotta strive, man. We gotta, you know, do the best. We always gotta put our best foot forward. You know?
Yep.
That go for all of us.
That's right. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's it. Go ahead, bro.
This is back in Isaiah chapter 32:11. It says, "Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones.
That's right.
Strip you and make you bare."
Definitely you will be stripped. All the stuff that you loved and you was comforted on, your checks every month, that's all gonna be taken away, man.
Right.
So you'll be stripped naked, man. And top of that, you fully gonna be naked because you don't have a man beside you to protect you.
Right.
Your husband. You don't have that hedge and that covering. So you basically naked out there in them streets, man.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, "And gird sackcloth upon your loins." It says, "And they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine."
They're gonna be crying for all the comforts they had. What?
Yep.
And they're gonna be crying. They're gonna be like thinking about the past and everything. They're gonna be able to take showers for weeks.
Right.
Everything's gonna be taken away, man.
Right. Right. When you watch movies like Rosewood, when you watch some old movies of our people during the slavery days, our women wasn't acting like how they are acting now. Okay? The so-called black woman wasn't looking down on her man saying niggas ain't shit. You know, because they seen the struggle. They seen what their men had to deal with every fucking day.
That's right.
You know, it was a different climate back then. That was a whole different breed of our people,
That's
the
right.
men and the women.
Yep.
You know, the family, you know, even though they was catching hell, at least they had some unity.
That's right.
You know, but over time, y'all forgot about that shit. With all this feminist bullshit, all this corporate America bullshit. You know, but that's why you gonna fucking feel it. What Esau gonna get, man?
That's right, brother. That's right, and it's rightfully so because you really betrayed YAHAWASHI and betrayed your husband, man. For you women out there that's committing adultery, that's using your husband for bread, y'all gonna pay dearly, man. You're gonna pay dearly, and for the ones that was speaking about destroying that man, y'all gonna pay dearly, man.
Yep.
And guess what? Thus says YAHAWASHI. That's how we know through the scriptures.
Right. Also, look at that book, without sanctuary. The so-called white man was lynching you so-called black women. You know, they were lynching you. You know, they got countless pictures out there of you being lynched, brutally murdered.
Yep. Raped first.
Yep.
I got a precept, man.
Yeah,
Brother put out a cold precept. This is on Jeremiah 4:31. For I heard a voice of a woman in travail, and the anguish of her that bringeth forth her first child. The voice of the daughter of Zion that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, Woe is me now, for my soul is worried because of murderers.
Yep. And that's what we in the midst of here in Babylon, man. Especially with this damn devil Esau. He's the murderer. You know, the scripture, like YAHAWASHI told them wicked Israelites, you are your father the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning.
That's right.
You know, and that's our and our women have that mindset. You know, that's why that video the brother was speaking about. You hear these black women. That one chick, she said, we need to stop saying defund the police. Basically, what she's saying is we need to start. We just should call the police and have these police kill these niggas. That's what it's all about. Because most of these police disputings, when the police come and pull up on Jake, it's always over because the woman called the police on them.
Yep.
That's why they there in the first goddamn place. You know?
That's right, brother.
Go ahead.
That's it on that. Go back.
This is back in Isaiah chapter 32, verse 12. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. Yeah, upon all the house of joy in the joyous city.
That's right.
You know, and like over here in America, you know, we're not in our land right now. Obviously, we're here in our land of our captivity.
That's right.
You know, so our women, they're at ease here.
Yeah.
You know, they think this is their home. The scriptures say in Micah, this is not your rest.
That's right.
You know, this ain't our rest.
Exactly.
You know, but obviously it's our women's rest. It's their rest. It ain't the man's rest. Especially if you're a so-called black man.
Yeah. That's right.
Because at least the Latino women, they somewhat in order. And shit, the so-called Negro, the Judites, we don't get no fucking respect.
None. All right. This is 1 Timothy 5, verse 15. For some already turned aside after Satan. That's what's going on right now. A lot of our women, the so-called Negroes, starting first, man. All right? Latino Native Americans, you know, the Judite woman they whipped the so-called white man. As you can see from that video, they were speaking like they were Esau, man.
Right.
They were like heathens out there, man.
That's right.
But guess what? That's why it says the heathen shall imagine a vain thing. And they imagine a vain thing saying they're going to destroy the so-called black man. That's what they were saying out their lips, man.
Yep.
Saying that we using some kind of excuses why the white man gave you resources. Yes, he did give us resources. According to the scripture, it says that he shall nourish us at a time, man.
That's right.
While we in captivity.
That's right.
So basically, you still a slave, God damn it, man.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
See, these women, they took that philosophy and they run with it and they think they safe. But no, it's going to lead you to your death, man.
That's right. But that's beautiful, man, because, man, most of you be put to death, man. Because we don't want to deal with you any fucking way, man.
That's right.
You know, we understand, you know, in the kingdom, all our people gonna be perfect, but 2/3 of you niggas gonna have to die first.
That's right, brother.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. 2 Ezra 16, verse 33. The virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn having no husbands.
Right, and that's the time when we heading to.
Yep.
When they start drafting, you know, for this World War III, ain't gonna be no man out here to protect these women.
That's right.
And you gonna be looking for men. And guess what? You ain't gonna find them.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers, and basically not gonna have any help, like the brother said. There ain't gonna be no man to protect you during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. And the only ones that's gonna be saved are the elect women, man.
Right.
Okay? That's the ones who's trying their best, man.
Right.
Not the ones who profess